In a couple days, the Chinese version of NIKKE is getting a big update for the Overson event, and as such, they are announcing two new pilgrims, Dorothy and also Modernia, even though it's not like really Overson, but still, Modernia is also being included on the Chinese version. Today I want to talk a little bit about Dorothy and the moves that she has gotten on this version because they are quite big actually. So let's dive a little bit into how Dorothy has changed from global to CN, and hopefully we get those changes at some point in 30 years when Shift Up decides to give global some love. That said, before we start, hello there, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic, Dorothy in CN. To be fair, we have this skin, right? So we cannot really complain a lot, even though this skin was $60, but we don't talk about the price. So let's talk a little bit about the skills and what's going on with Dorothy. If you like, subscribe, have a good channel, and we're live every day. Links in the description. So, for those of you who don't know, a quick recap on Doro's skills. Her skill 1 on last bullet is going to be giving you cooldown reduction, which is pretty good. And also on last bullet is going to be increasing damage to parts of all allies, which is nice, even though it's kind of niche nowadays. Her skill 2, every 20 seconds will be dealing damage as distribute damage, final attack as distribute damage, which is nice. But this is like a really long cooldown, which the burst helps changing this. So her burst will change the cooldown of a skill 2 to 2 seconds instead of 20 seconds, right? And it's also going to be giving you pierce. Also, you're going to be putting a brand on an enemy and you will be accumulating as much as 8900% damage. And this is final attack as distribute damage. So this is pretty good, honestly. Her burst was one of the biggest ones when she came out. Her damage was fantastic. And in global, when she came out, it was like one of the strongest characters we got. Over time, of course, as we get more and more units, she's losing a lot of usage nowadays. Mostly for a couple of things. First of all, the last bullet mechanic. Last bullet limits a lot what teams she can be on, because like it or not, it's a CDR that you cannot put with most of the current meta supports. They increase max ammo. Then her CDR itself, 1.56 seconds, is not that good. On an assault rifle that shoots 12 bullets per second, 60 bullet ammo capacity, that still takes some time. And then lastly, she provides nothing else in contrast to nowadays what we will be getting on a B1 or a B2. Be it other type of offensive buffs, defensive buffs, whatever it is, right? But she provides nothing else. So CN has fixed basically all of these issues by modifying her kit a little bit. So this is the Chinese kit, like I was saying earlier. As you can see, it changes a little bit. There's a few lines that are new, and in order to check this, we can just directly see the translated one. It's going to be easier for everyone. Hopefully you guys can read this, but I'm going to just go into the Chinese one directly, okay? So first of all, her skill 1 is no longer last bullet. From last bullet, this will go to 50 bullets after landing 50 attacks. This is a lot better because you can get a max ammo Doro, meaning you don't have to worry about reload. And also after landing 50 attacks during manifestation, aka on her burst, she will also be recovering HP to everyone on the team, not only giving this damage to parts. And HP recovery is also nice. It's like a small recovery. It's not amazing by any means, but it's still pretty good, right? A 1.29% is enough every second for 5 seconds to save you from having to use a healer. This is a 20-second B1 character, so it's more than enough for example, solo raids and union raids. Her skill 2 remains the same, but she also has damage taken increase. And this debuff, which I did not put it, will last for 30 seconds, I believe it is. But you should be able to keep this 100% uptime while you are bursting. If you are not bursting, of course, it's not going to be 100% uptime. While you are bursting, basically the boss will be getting a 10% damage taken increase buff, which is really good. Damage taken is always something really valuable that we like to get on some of the characters. Like for example, Blank, Lud Mommy as well has one. I don't remember what percentage Lud Mommy is doing, 12%. So pretty similar to Lud Mommy, but Lud Mommy will keep this 100% through the whole fight, while Dorothy will only get this 100% uptime while bursting. Still a really good change. And then lastly, her burst remains the same. She gets the manifestation, pierce, and of course the brand with the same percentage. So what has changed is basically the CDR duration. Instead of being 1.56 is 2 seconds, which is a lot better to ramp up and actually be able to proc this at least 2-3 times, so close to 6 seconds every rotation, which is basically like Declare Wife or like a rogue, characters like that. It's pretty good. It's a really good increase. She's also getting the HP recovery on burst, and she's also getting the damage taken buff or debuff for the enemy while she's bursting. So they took her and they have changed basically where you can put Doro. She now can be used on any team composition. You don't have to worry about using, for example, Banish for max ammo. You don't have to worry about so many supports that are giving you increased ammunition or HP or reloading instant percentage of the ammo. You can put her on any composition and she will work out of the box. Her CDR in China is the best one. Her CDR in global, if she was to come with this buff to global right now, it's not the best one, but it's close. Because again, she's at the level of the Killer Wife and Rogue. The only two characters that are better because they are completely broken, and this is not a good reference, it's Siren and Rapid Red Hood. Those two characters are stupid, they are just too good because how much they are giving to you, and a 7.48 CDR, which is, again, like I was saying earlier, is broken. I still don't know how people were saying Siren was gonna be mid, and when they announced her kit, I was like, bro, there is no chance in hell that she is gonna be mid. CN also announced the patch notes outside of the Doro stuff. There is not a lot outside of what we talked the other day. They're getting double banner, they're getting a lot of, like I think it's like 300 pulls, so you can guarantee one of the two characters. Just need to lucksack the other, and a bunch of different stuff. You're also getting the first solo raid, which should be funny, because in my Chinese account, I don't have characters, like I don't have 5 teams. There is no way. So I'm curious to see what the ballpark for 3% will be on this first solo raid. It's gonna be fun to see. We're gonna be doing solo raid on stream, so as usual, links in the description when that happens in 3 days, I believe it is. And that said, though, it's gonna be a shorter video. Just wanted to go over the Dorothy changes and how she's looking on CN. It looks fantastic. I know a lot of people will find excuses as to why she's getting these buffs. I don't care. If you're gonna be trying to justify why this is better on one server than the other, please don't even bother. I don't care. There is no reason. There is no justification. A lot of people will bring up they need to catch up because they are behind, but they are so stupid that they don't understand that when they catch up, what happens now? Who still has the better characters while global is still not getting them, right? So it is what it is. Any excuse that the people use to defend this stuff makes no sense to me. That said, the Chinese version is also getting treasures. We'll be checking and testing them live next week when we get enough resources to build at least a couple of them, since we have multiple accounts. And that's gonna be it for this one, boys. We're gonna be live later, doing our dailies and chilling with the boys. Feel free to drop by. As usual, good luck with your pool units, and see you on the next one.